Welcome back to another episode of the I'm Not a Hater podcast featuring your favorite not hater, Mr. Brown. All right, so we are getting closer and closer to the dreaded beginning of the school year. Um, I say that jokingly, but I'm not ready for it to start yet. But listen, with the school year approaching, just like I did last year, I'm just going to give you a few tips for you and your students for this year, this upcoming school year. Just to get started right away, man, listen, number one, you're going to have some patience, okay? There's a lot happening. Whether you know it or not, there's a lot going on. So patience on both sides is going to be needed. Parents, please have patience with the staff. And vice versa. Staff, please have patience with the parents. We all going to be doing the best we can given the situation. Listen, budgets are tight, okay? Schools are understaffed. And it's going to be stressful times, okay? So we all got to work together and give each other some grace, okay? The staff, you got to give parents grace as well. They're adjusting to this just as much as we are. They're going to be, calling and maybe asking questions for the first couple weeks. They're going to be concerned about their student, of course. And it may get annoying, but once they understand everything and how it goes, they'll be fine. It's going to be annoying for the staff because, again, we are down. We don't have extra people to come in and work. If we miss a day, it's going to get tight around the school. Please give us, that grace and understand that we are going to do the best that we can for your student. When it comes, basically when it comes down to it, we're going to try to do our best. Okay. Next, please teach your kids to be respectful. Year in and year out, we deal with an abundance of disrespectful students, and it's getting old. Okay. And the type of year that's expected with it being tight and budget cuts and everything else, we're going to need the respect of the students. Okay. It's going to be key to their learning. So please, please, please work with your kids at home on respecting their teachers and the staff around the building, the administration, etc. Teach them, to limit their behaviors if they can. Obviously, we know that some kids need the aids of medicine and other things, but try to help them to limit their behaviors as much as possible so everybody in the class can learn. That's a real ask. That's just a real thing. Like, the less behaviors we have to deal with, the better off the school year will be, and your students will learn more. Now, those are just two important factors, right? There are many. Just continue, like I said last year, to be involved. Join your PTO, call and ask questions. There's many others, like teaching your kids, about being kind to other kids, working hard, giving maximum effort daily. All those things will help them to have a great school year. Um, and with the budget situation and the way that the Department of Education was dismantled, like it really is going to be important that the learning start at home first. Like, we say it often, and sometimes we mean it, sometimes we don't, but right now it's critical. So if you aren't teaching your kids at home, this is a good time to start. Because we're gonna do the best that we can at the school, but it's also gonna be a teamwork effort. We do our part, and we also ask that you do your part as well. Okay. And that's all I got to say about that as far as the school year is concerned. Like, you have any questions or anything like that, I mean, there's plenty of teachers on all social media outlets. Like, drop one. Somebody will get to you. I'll get to you. It doesn't matter. Somebody will help you get an answer for your question for sure. All right, listen, I'm a hip hop fan, and in other news, y'all gotta chill. Okay. And when I say this with love, but y'all gotta chill with interviewing Dame Dash. All right. Or at least stop asking him about Jay-Z. Like, we get it. Like, they're tied together forever. Okay, they tied at the hip. Rockefeller Records is and was a thing. It does exist. But he has a wealth of knowledge, right? Business acumen, and he can definitely drop jewels. But y'all gotta stop asking him these Rockefeller questions. It didn't go well. Like, we saw the demise of, we saw how it ended. We know how he feels about it. Like, allow him to move past it. Ask him about business ownership or anything else regarding making moves and being independent or being an entrepreneur. Like, those will be great questions to ask him. But to continue to ask him about Jay-Z and get him angry. At that point, it becomes like all for clickbait. And that dude, he made $100 million company a couple times. Like, ask him how that works or how that goes, or just focus your questions in a different way. And that's for like the interviewers out there. Like, Dame is gonna answer it regardless, because people want to know that Rockefeller story if you don't know it. But those Jay-Z questions, obviously it's a sore spot, man. Find something else to ask him, because it's it makes him look crazy, and that's not who he is. Like, he's a businessman who try a business, it fails, or try a business, it may not be that successful, but he's still out here going when he could have stopped a long time ago, and bringing up his debt and all this other stuff. And that's not really healthy, man. Have healthy conversations with that guy. He can teach a lot of these entrepreneurs a lot, and they need those resources and those jewels being dropped to them. In my opinion, like that is more helpful than to continue to ask him about the good old days. If that was me, I wouldn't want to be interviewed about the good old days and it didn't go well. Now, if it was successful and we still making money together, okay, great. But if it ended as bad as it, the fallout was from that whole Rockefeller situation, I really wouldn't want to talk about it. And that's just me being honest. Listen, positive words for this week or today or whatever would have you to carry on into your everyday life. Listen, don't let nobody put you in a box. Don't let nobody, just label you as one thing. Be multiversed, multicultural, multi everything. Just have different things that you can give to the world as your talents. The moment you let somebody put you in the box, they're gonna keep you in that box as long as they can, and they'll never let you grow from it. It's all about growth and elevation and evolving into what you are meant to be. Remember that at all times, and do the best you can in this world. As long as you give it maximum effort, that's all people can ask from you. Peace and love. This your favorite not hater, giving you more and more content as the days go by. I appreciate all the support, the views, and the love, subscribers. Listen, if you like what you're seeing, hit the subscriber button, hit the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm not hating, I'm just passing out information for your everyday life. This is Mr. Brown. I'm out. I'll see you soon.